What we're going to be talking about today is a couple of additional solutions on how to overcome the imposter syndrome in your life, because right now that voice is limiting you from delivering to our profession solutions and leadership and new visions and ideas. And I'm sick and tired of that. So I'm going to help us all get over this so that we can move to the next level of greatness for all veterinary medicine. And then all people and pets will benefit, because we're basically the ones that are going to save the planet, right? Yeah, that's going to be us. Okay, so let's talk about another thing that contributes to imposter syndrome for all of us veterinary professionals, which is the fear of other people's opinions, FOPO. I believe this is become, at this point in our evolution as a species, an illogical and useless obsession, not only in veterinary medicine, but in the world. So here's the God's honest truth. Okay, ready? If you start paying less attention to what makes you, your talents, your beliefs, your values, and you start conforming to what other people may or may not think, because how can we read what their minds are saying? But if you do this, you are harming your potential. You'll play it safe because you're going to be afraid of what will happen if somebody criticizes you. You'll develop fear about being ridiculed or rejected. And when you're challenged, you're going to be more likely to surrender your viewpoint. I guarantee you this is what happens, because your focus gets off of you and it starts to drift to other people. And you won't go for that leadership position or that promotion or that new idea or building that practice, because you won't think that you're qualified. Unfortunately, fear of what other people think, FOPO, is part of the human condition, because we're operating with an ancient and pretty much outdated nervous system and a social primate hierarchy, right? Our ancestors had to have social approval. Think about it. If it's your fault that the hunt failed, then your place in the tribe could be threatened, and therefore your survival might be threatened. Consciously, we're not carrying that around, but our midbrains are still carrying that around, right? The problem with that now is that the desire to fit in and that paralyzing fear of being disliked, it undermines your ability to pursue the life that you want to create. So that's why you have to train and condition your mind. So the tail is not wagging the dog, and you got to get a handle on FOPO. So my recommendation, what honestly worked for me, was to stop trying to impress other people. It's a waste of your energy, and sometimes it makes other people feel stupid and insecure, and then you get to deal with all the drama associated with those mental states, right? Sometimes it's more effective to let other people feel comfortable and smart instead of trying to spend all your energy trying to make yourself seem smart and prove yourself. So I did that. Right. And after a while, I realized that I wasn't defined by how well I practiced veterinary medicine or gave talks, right? Or, whatever I was doing in my practice at that time. And then the weight of that huge thing that defined my ego for years and years and years began to lift off of my shoulders. Applying this to the imposter world, what I'm saying to you is, if you're constantly picking up on what other people are thinking, or worrying about what people are thinking of you, it's likely that you have those negative thoughts and ideas blaring on repeat in your head all the time that you don't belong. The thing is, you will never eliminate all the ways you're told that you don't belong, right? No matter how hard you try. You cannot control other people, but you can heal that voice in your head, right? And so in the process, you start to feel deep down that you're not defined by your academic or intellectual success or your business success. And which I found, oddly enough, empowered me to become more successful in what I do, right? I freed up that part of my brain that was preoccupied with that and just let it go. I just let it go. And I actually led to more success.